started this 30 days drawing and painting challenge for a very specific reason. Not to prove discipline and not to impress anyone. I wanted to practice drawing, real drawing, preferably on paper, but also on my iPad. I wanted to get more loose and abstract, but looseness needs good foundation, knowledge of reality. And I was also curious, what would happen to me if I showed up every day? I realized that even though I change reality and use my own whimsical style, what I call mosaic style, I'm still quite descriptive, quite realistic. And I wanted to practice looseness and abstraction intentionally on my iPad, but also with traditional media, watercolor, markers, paper, color pencils. And the thing is, paper doesn't have an undo button. Some days were easy, especially the first week. I had an idea and I just executed it without fear, without expectation. It's just practice, I thought. Often in the evening, on my knee, on the kitchen table. And some days, like day 25, I was tired. I had no idea what to draw. I ended up making almost childish looking animals. No real composition, no big concept. I was very tempted to fix it, to improve it before posting. But one of the reasons for this challenge was to embrace imperfection. So I posted it exactly as it was, and I like it now. It has something spontaneous in it that I wouldn't be able to achieve digitally because of that undo button. I enjoyed drawing realistically more than I expected. I worked directly with color, no sketch underneath. Color pencil, paint, straight onto paper. That forced me to decide faster, and I became looser without trying to be, especially in the Greek dance paintings. And when I recreated details of Van Gogh's landscapes, I was looking only at a black and white photo, and that helped me to stay loose. Alongside this daily practice, I was also working on a Znojmo painting on my iPad. I first sketched on paper, then created an abstract color base in Procreate, and only then built the more detailed version on top. Something shifted in my lines and brushstrokes. My colors didn't change, especially digitally. And I found that interesting, because during this month I was looking a lot at Henri Matisse. I realized how much I love his colors. Bold, clear, confident, and also gentle. I tried 3 different color palettes that I'm going to use in my future work, and that I actually used on one of my daily practices. I think this challenge wasn't really about productivity. It was about tolerance. Tolerance for bad drawings, tolerance for fatigue, tolerance for imperfection. And something strange happens when you stop correcting yourself. You become freer. Skill to catch reality is important, but looseness doesn't come from being careless. It comes from trusting yourself enough not to fix everything. It comes from play. When you forget yourself, realism becomes unnecessary. The more you are in the zone, the easier it becomes to let perfection go. Because it is genuine and free. I don't know if I will continue like this, but I know that I don't want to lose this relationship with paper or this relationship with imperfection. This month also gave me something finished. The second Znojmo painting evolved during these days of practice. It carries that looseness, but also the structure I refreshed during this last month. It feels complete to me. It's available. I've linked it below, together with a few related works. If it resonates with you, it can find its place with you. See you on day 31.